They view the mighty Kilimanjaro mountains, the site of an unforgettable safari through Tanzania. Safari means travel in Swahili, the East African language spoken by 80 million people. While the small plane sets foot on land, we are ready to discover this special country. Lake Camania is known for the large groups of flamingos and is a nice warm-up before the trip. Birds, butterflies, and mammals. On our way to the various national parks, we also pass the world-famous Gargoyle Crater, known for its unique wildlife population. And we are not alone. Little wildlife can be seen from this vantage point, but the landscape is very impressive. With binoculars, a few rare black rhinos are discovered. Later in this trip we actually enter the crater. But first, we drive on and get acquainted with the first animals and the most beautiful landscapes along the way. The roads are built of sand or gravel, and sitting quiet is not part of the journey. The rain is gently dripping on the roof of the Land Cruiser because of the rainy season. As we enter Serengeti, a large group of wildebeest cross the road. A little further on we see a crowd of importance around a carcass. Vultures, marabou storks and hyenas ensure that nothing remains. There is no such thing as waste in nature. The irregular, dark spots that are orange, maroon, brown or almost black reveal the giraffe's skin. With their long necks, they tower above the landscape. Adult one can reach a height of over 5 meters and weigh up to 800 kilos. For antelope, the vast expanses of grassland are a candy store. Two males fight for the top spot in the hierarchy. Sometimes gaps tough, while they have to be constantly on the lookout for imminent dangers in the tall grass. Zebras. They are known for the black and white stripe pattern, and they are very social animals that live together in larger herds with several hounds. We travel on. And as night falls, we arrive at the tent camp where we will spend the night. At night you can hear the lands roar close by. Due to the heavy rainfall, some roads have become practically impassable. Without a forceful drive, there is no getting through. The overlaying rain does provide spectacular skies. Along the way we meet the most beautiful creatures. Also this baboon that came close to the Land Cruiser. And also his family. Hippos stay in the water during the day because they have fed in sin and otherwise burn the bright African sun. The perfectly camouflaged herd of antelope blends into the landscape. There is always a joker in between. In the distance, we see the first elephants of our journey. Later we will meet them up close. As the sky darkens, another storm moves across the Serengeti. In a tree we find a lion cub. because for its mother. High up in this tree, the cub is safe from predators. At this age, the cub is very vulnerable to, for example, male lions from another family or hyenas. From grass to jungle, the butterflies frolic around the car. We leave the mighty Serengeti behind and visit the Gargoyle Crater. The crater is on the UNESCO Heritage List and is permanently home to 25,000 mammals. At its peak, this can rise to 500,000. We also encounter the endangered black rhinos here. Very old elephants also live here. Can be seen from the long tusk. The crater has a diameter of about 20 kilometers. The rim of the crater is about 600 meters above the crater floor. We are amazed by the most beautiful bird species. Four lion brothers are sleeping right next to the road. They can keep this up all day. When a hyena appears, they come to life for a moment. This is the moment to take pictures. Perhaps the ultimate memory of this trip. We continue the journey through the jungle of Tauranga National Park in the north. There it is again when a large herd of elephants comes our way. This time they get very close to the cars. Their thick skins exude character. The giants fit like a painting in the African landscape. When we continue on our way, the river appears to have overflowed its banks. The bridge must be here, somewhere. The car gets a lovely cooling bath. And the elephants decide to follow our lead. We witness a wonderful and enjoyable spectacle. And complete with rubber duckers. We still enjoy the special creatures we meet when we leave the jungle. And leave the magnificent land behind us. The tourist sector in Africa has suffered enormous damage during the corona crisis. Guides are often breadwinners of their entire family, and the profits from these safaris are essential for the maintenance, but especially preservation of these unique natural areas. Go visit Africa. Mother Earth will be grateful.